Hello. Welcome to the Airport Safety Channel. I am your host, Isaac Otu, and it's a privilege to welcome you all. Yes, today we are looking at how well do you know your airport facility, parts of a runway. We are using the Annex 14 Volume 1 Aerodromes, the 9th edition, Chapter 3, and I'm asking you, where is your clearway? Where is your clearway? We have previously looked at the runway and its associated parts. We've looked at the strip, we've looked at the RISA, and today we are trying to find the position of the clearway. Stay tuned. Now, before we even define a clearway, note that Annex 14 says that the inclusion of detailed specifications for clearways in this section or in the Annex 14 is not intended to imply that a clearway has to be provided. So clearways are not mandatory, but they are a requirement, or they are recommended to be provided. So for the definition of a clearway is defined as a rectangular area on the ground or water under the control of the appropriate authority, selected or prepared as a suitable area over which an aeroplane may make a portion of its initial climb to a specified height. That is an area, as you can see on your screen, the area that has been clearly defined on the ground. Even if the runway is next to an open water body, that water body can also be part of the clearway, and this area should be under the control of the airport authority or the institution managing the airports, and that area can be used by aircraft for making the initial climb or the initial takeoff of the aircraft, especially when the entire length of the runway is used in the takeoff process. So that is the definition of a clearway for you. So now you can see on your screen the clearway relevant or with relation to an actual runway. You can see that the runway has its threshold, and just beyond the threshold we have the clearway, and there is the boundary of the airport authority that is limiting the length of the clearway on your screen. Therefore, the origin of a clearway should be at the end of the takeoff run available. That is the end of the threshold, or the beginning of the threshold becomes the end of the takeoff run available, the TORA. So when you see the TORA, it means takeoff run available. Okay, so you will ask, what is the length of the clearway? The length of a clearway should not exceed half the length of the takeoff run available. So if you have your takeoff run, which is published in your AIP and in your aerodrome document, and assuming your takeoff run is 3,000 meters, then the longest length of your clearway will be 1,500 meters from the end of the TORA towards your boundary. That is how long the clearway can be. So, with the length of the clearway in mind, let's now find the width of a clearway. I have indicated on your screen a set of dotted lines to show the length, the center line marking extended beyond the runway, because we will need to make reference to it. Annex 14 says that a clearway should extend laterally on each side of the extended center line of the runway to a distance of at least 70 meters on each side. So on the screen you can see that the strip and the RISA were there, but on top of the strip and the RISA you have your clearway, And our next 14 says that 75 meters on each side of the center line can be the width of your clearway, or you can also have half of the width of the strip. Especially for non-instrument runways, you can use half of the width of your strip as the width of the clearway. So let's put all this together. You can see that the clearway has direct impact on the strip, on the racer, and even the stopway. So let's put all of them together. So assuming you position yourself on your runway and looking towards the end of the runway, you will first see your threshold. That is where you have the piano keys. Beyond it, you may have a stopway or not. So the stopway is not mandatory, it may be there or not. But what you are also about to see beyond it is the runway strip. The runway strip. And beyond the strip, you have your runway end safety area. But the clearway covers this entire area. All these items you saw fall within the space of the clearway, except for the threshold. So the clearway starts just beyond the threshold and covers the space ahead of you. That is the clearway. Okay, so let's look at this video to work on our orientation. Currently, I'm located within the threshold, and I have the runway strip surrounding the runway both on the left and on the right and on the ends of the runway. If you have a stopway, then the stopway will be ahead of the runway before you will see your strip. And then beyond the strip, you will have your runway end safety area. But this entire location is covered by the clearway, which extends 75 meters to the left and 75 meters to the right, and it has a length of not more than half the length of your tow rack. So that is the clearway and its position for you. Great work. Thank you for coming this far. Our bullet for today is safety. The definition for aviation safety is the state in which risks associated with aviation activities related to or in direct support of the operation of aircraft are reduced and controlled to an acceptable level. This is how we define safety in aviation. Therefore, when identifying hazards in your operations, consider how the hazard impacts on aircraft or direct support of the aircraft operations. Thank you for watching. Post your comments and questions. Subscribe and click the bell. Share with one and all, and see you next week.